That's a possibility. The worst coordinator hire in the conference this cycle will end up being which?
Tommy Rees.
Oh,
down at Alabama. I mean, what a joke that was. And they had to give him $2 million and all this, and they had a handful of people turn him down. I think word's out, man. I don't think these guys like going to work for Nick Saban, particularly not with Kirby dominating college football. I mean, Nick Saban's already riding these guys hard. I can only imagine how hard he's riding them now that Georgia's the dominant program in the SEC.
So you're not a believer that he's intentionally going back to the A.J. McCarron decade ago, we're going to ground you into submission, defense. We're bringing in Kevin Steele back into the fold. We're going to have him ride it out until Jeremy Pruitt's allowed to be my defensive coordinator again. But we're going to be defense first. We're not going to be the fun and gun that you've seen the last couple of years with Bryce and company. Because I feel like Ty Simpson's going to be their week one starter, is my guess. And I think Milroe ends up in the portal. That's my gut instinct there, is that goes to Simpson and they go more pro style and more just boring, like ground and pound up the middle. And Tommy Rees has that pro style where we're going to go 12 personnel a bunch, and it's going to resemble that Alabama dominance of a decade ago. I just don't know if that works in 2023. It feels like he's pushing against, and like we're just betting on, like they just had the best recruiting class maybe ever in the Nick Saban era. Like he's like, we have better players. I want to get back to what I'm comfortable with. And I feel like that's the way to sell the Tommy Rees hire, but that's not enough for you, I don't think.
No, I mean, go ahead. Go play old man football while they're throwing it all over the yard at Tennessee, So good luck with that strategy. Maybe it works for them. I mean, Georgia's they don't quite do that, but, they got the best roster. That's why they're killing everybody. And Alabama, you're right, should be right there too. But 2 years ago, Alabama signed the number one class, and about 6 of the 25 have made some impact, while the rest have done nothing. So I don't know. I think they're severely on the decline there in Tuscaloosa.
Final two here. Tennessee's biggest loss and biggest win in 2023 will be against who?
Oh man, I don't know. I don't predict games this far out, but the biggest loss potential would be, I think, Florida.
Yeah,
because I think you lose that, and then it's just kind of like the same old Tennessee, where it's like, maybe they're not here to stay. Because I'm telling you, I don't think Florida's not. I don't think Billy Napier's a disaster or anything. I always hate when people say, what do they call him, Sunshine Billy or Sunbelt Billy or whatever. Like that's the stupidest damn thing. I hate when people. I mean, I get why people they just hate Florida, so you're gonna make up a nickname for somebody. But Nick Saban, where did he start out? He started out at Kent State. Josh Heupel, where did he start out as head coach? Central Florida. I mean that's normal for a coach to go at a lower level and come up, but that's neither here nor there. If Tennessee can't beat this Florida team, they're not going to have a good year. So I think that would be their biggest disappointing. And just getting that swamp monkey off your back, so to speak, I think would be huge for Josh Heupel.